What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be giving my game day report for the Dolphins Chargers game. Now, a lot of this information, as far as injuries and stuff, and actives versus inactives, will probably change. I mean, the game is later on tonight. It's a Sunday night game, so a lot of this is probably subject to change. But still, so starting off with Teron Armstead, he had limited participation Thursday and Friday, so I kind of assume he'll play. He has a knack for playing through injuries. We'll have to see how healthy he is. He might be on a bit of a pitch count, but we'll see. I mean, even if not, at least we have some better depth at tackle now. If Armstead either can't play or can't finish the game, Eric Fisher can come in instead of Greg Little. They still might put in Greg Little, though, just because he's been here a little longer, but I don't want to do that personally. Teddy Bridgewater may as well just sit out. Skylar Thompson's better than him anyway, so he can be our backup. That's fine. Durham Smythe. Interesting. I hope he can go. I'd like to try to run the ball a little bit, and he would really help things, especially if Armstead can't go or is limited. Because I'd like to at least put a decent focus on trying to run the football for sure. Because I don't want people like Khalil Mack to be able to just tee off on us. But Justin Zimmer, I didn't realize he had a back injury. I don't know. I hope he plays. I really hope he plays. Otherwise, we're pretty low on the depth chart there. I assume if we didn't bring anybody up, that he'll probably play. River Craycraft is out. I mean, he's doubtful, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to play because we brought up Freddie Swain from practice squad, the second-year player from Florida. I'm actually kind of excited to see him play. He can actually be a decent kick and punt returner, so I'm hoping he gets to show his skills off there, get Cedric Wilson out of there. He ran like a 4.43. He's a pretty fast guy. Actually, he's a pretty damn good athlete. He just needs to figure out how to play football a little bit better. His route running is pretty all over the place, if I'm being honest. Real quick, let's take a look at the practice squad real quick. I'm looking at players we could have brought up if we knew that Justin Zimmer couldn't play. Like, we could have had Jalen Twyman, R.J. McIntosh, Joshua Brunson. Yeah, we had a couple of guys that we could have brought up if we really needed to. So I'm kind of thinking that Justin Zimmer will probably play. I mean, we might make some moves today as well, but we'll see. So let's move on. Let's do a quick look over the depth chart, see if anything really stands out. They still are listing Liam Eichenberg on IR, but the Dolphins elevated him off IR this week, so I don't know. I don't think that's accurate. Let me see if that's the case on the Dolphins website. Yeah, he's still not listed. Okay. Fair enough. If you look under transactions, yeah. Oh, he's designated to. Doesn't okay? I thought they full blown elevated him. Never mind then. Okay. All right then. Let's take a look at the Chargers. All right, Bryce Callahan's doubtful. Didn't participate since Wednesday. Derwin James is doubtful, hasn't practiced at all. Okay, Sebastian Joseph Day, doubtful, all right. Trey Pipkins. Okay. Richard Rodgers. Let's take a look. So they might have a really big weakness at right tackle for us to take advantage of. That is interesting. Very interesting. I definitely want to try to take advantage of that. Even if he does play, I mean, I don't think he's gonna. And they already have a weakness at left tackle with Jamari Sawyer, the rookie from Georgia, who should be a guard. And you even see that in their depth chart that he's supposed to be a guard. But with Rashawn Slater out, they have Jamari Sawyer starting at left tackle. So I think both tackle spots are weaknesses that we should try to really exploit. But the Chargers have a lot of weapons still, and they have some pretty good offensive linemen here. Zion Johnson, Corey Lindsey. Like, their interior guys aren't terrible, but I think their tackles are very exploitable right now. If it's Jamari Sawyer and Forrest Sarah, I don't even know who that is, to be quite honest with you. He might be a good player. Foster. I said Forrest. Stanford? Yeah, I don't remember him at all. Okay. And defensively, they have a pretty big hole at defensive tackle too. If Sebastian can't play, they don't have a whole lot of depth at the in the defensive line room. Joe Gaziano would have to fill in. I assume they probably bring somebody up. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to just quickly pull up the Chargers depth chart just to kind of see what players they might be able to bring up. I'm not depth chart, but practice squad. Christopher Hinton, David Moa. Okay. Just because they are really, really beat up in the defensive line room. So I wanted to see what guys they might be able to bring up. But Morgan Fox and Braden Fajoko's a pretty decent player. There's some pretty decent players there. Still enough to be a threat. I think we can run the ball against them, especially if Sebastian is out as well. They have a lot of injuries on their D-line. Christian Covington, like Jesus. If Derwin James is out, that's going to be J.T. Woods. Nazir Adderley is still a pretty damn good free safety. But I got a lot of injuries. Okay. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.